Hello. I randomly decided to start vlogging today. It's Thursday? No, it's Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Let me check. It's Wednesday today and I don't work till Monday, so I have the next couple days off. This is just gonna be spending my weekend with me and kind of hearing about what I'm up to, which isn't a lot. Today, this morning, I went into the studio and I had a little rehearsal and a little language rehearsal as well. I had a fitting yesterday. I had come straight from the airport from Albuquerque, straight to the production office, and then I came home. Home being here, which is weird to say now. But yeah, today's super chill, and then I came home and I've just been kind of sitting here all afternoon. But I'm gonna run to a coffee shop. But I bought a bunch of groceries last night from Whole Foods, and so I'm gonna make dinner. But I just need to get out of the house. I feel like that's my goal this weekend, and that's also why I'm filming it, because I feel like it'll really motivate me to go out and do things and not feel so stuck in this one little place. Just started reading this book, and I'm really excited about it. I read The Picture of Dorian Gray last week. I finished reading it. It wasn't my favorite. It's obviously amazing, but it wasn't my personal cup of tea. I decided to go for something a little bit lighter on my mind. Not lighter necessarily, but this is a short little book. It's called Outline. It's by Rachel Cusk. But I've also just been seeing this book everywhere. So when I went into the bookstore the other week, I saw it and I was so excited. But there's 3 and apparently you don't have to read them in order, so I'm starting with the first one. But yeah, it's kind of amazing because the pages are really small and the font's really big, and it's also not a super big book, so I'm excited to read it. I'm never gonna leave you. I'm never gonna I'm never gonna let this come undone. I'm never gonna tell you that you can't come to stay. I'm never gonna let you walk away. And I say it all like a promise. Isn't just a hopeful. I'm gonna try and set you up somewhere, if that makes sense. It's just not gonna happen, I don't think. Put you here. Is that too close for comfort? See, that's too low now. Does that make sense? I feel like that's good right there. Yeah, putting you there was the best idea. It's so warm in my car. But yeah, that was really nice. I just sat and looked at my phone a little bit, but I wrote like 177 words, just journaling things. I haven't been working on my short story in a few months actually, which is kind of sad, but I do want to get more into the habit of writing before I go back to that, because I want that to be at a place where I feel good about it, and I'm really out of practice right now, so I'm just doing my little journal entries and hoping for the best. It's 3:14 right now, and the other cafe closes at 5, I believe. It's either 4 or 5. And then I think I'm gonna drive back over here and go to the Whole Foods, which is right there. I'm just gonna get a couple things that I forgot to get last night. So I'm gonna go sit and read my book at the other place. I think I'm just gonna listen to the Beatles again. I have been really out of practice in making my playlists recently, and it's really upsetting because I love my playlists so much. So that's something I'll do this weekend, is I'll go sit and I'll make a bunch of playlists, because what else would I do? I just got back from Whole Foods. I'll turn you this way. I got soap, I got pepper because I realized I didn't have any, I got rosemary, and I got juice. Super uneventful Whole Foods trip. Today was really nice. I feel like me forcing myself to go out and do things was good. When I was sitting in the first little cafe, I wrote a couple things about being alone, how that's feeling for me and how it's sort of developing as the weeks go on. of me living across the continent by myself. I'm gonna go brush my hair. I keep looking at the ends of it. 1 second. Did that do anything to fix anything at all? Probably not. Yeah, I was writing about my aloneness. And it's so interesting to me, like, my being alone feels so intentional, even though, of course, it's not. Like, of course I want to meet people, but I go out and do these things, and then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna meet somebody today, like, I'm gonna talk to somebody new. And I end up talking to people, but it's never anything that I'm like, okay, I'm gonna keep talking to this person, because, like, the demographic here in Santa Fe is so different from Vancouver in terms of how many people my age are here. I'm 20 and I've rarely seen anybody near my age. And I know that people my age live here. I'm not saying that I'm the only 20-year-old in Santa Fe, but I'm just saying it's so difficult to put myself out there and meet people when I don't really know the place and I don't know how you go about doing that, because I've just been in a place with so many people my age around me all the time, to just put those two things in comparison to one another, because it's so different here. I'm really enjoying going to work and I'm really enjoying my job, and I've been wanting to work for so long. And it's not like I haven't worked in forever, but you know, as an actor it's like that. Okay, what's the next thing? This is the next thing, but there's definitely a lot of compromise in my field of work. I want to do it so much, and I want this job and this life for myself, but it's like I also have to give up so much when I go away for work. I went back home for a week. I saw all of my friends and I was so busy and it was so lovely and it gave me this renewed sense of energy. But I came back here and I'm so excited to be here, and I'm way happier here than I was before I went home for a little bit. But still it's like, okay, how do I go about meeting people? Because that's what I love so much about my life in Vancouver, is I have so many amazing and lovely friends. And obviously I just love Vancouver, but it's the people that I surround myself with that I appreciate so much. And so coming here, I'm still talking to them every day, but then it's not the same as being with people in person, which personally is what gives me my energy and my ability to keep going. I know that my aloneness isn't intentional, but it just feels that way right now, because it feels like I'm choosing to not go out and do things. I have this newfound sense of motivation to go out and try new things. I signed up for a Pilates class tomorrow. I'm very afraid because I haven't worked out in a very long time, like over a month probably. So wish me luck. Probably just gonna relax. Maybe I'll read a bit more of my book. I didn't read a ton of it. Maybe I'll just go on my phone or my laptop or FaceTime somebody. I'll figure it out. Those were my thoughts for right now. I don't know. Today's been nice. It's been quiet though. But quiet isn't always bad, and I need to learn that, I think. So yeah, I will talk to you later. I'm probably gonna make dinner tonight, but I don't know if I'm actually gonna make dinner or if I'm just gonna put the bag salad into a bowl. But yeah, okay. Talk to you later. Hello and good morning. I woke up around 10:50 and I only just got out of bed and it's 12:30. Something that I love to make every morning, I've been kind of off my game on it though, is this little, what I like to call my potion. But I'll make it right now and I'll show you everything I do. Okay, potion time. It is a mix of apple cider vinegar, super belly powder, and cranberry juice. Wait, listen. It's beautiful. What I put in next also has apple cider vinegar powder in it, so I don't want to put an absurd amount. So just a capful. It's also very strong, so you don't need a lot of it. So I just filled the rest of the glass up with water. That's a crazy color, by the way. I got a bunch of Bloom as a wrap gift last summer, and I have been obsessed with it since. This is gonna be so sweet. I think I put way too much cranberry juice in it today. See, that's lovely. It's definitely a bit of an acquired taste just because of how sour it is, and I absolutely love it. I think it's so great. It's so sweet, but there's hardly any sugar in it, and then it's really sour, but then it's also really good for you. So this This is what I make in my mornings. I'm going to Target to get a couple things for the house, and then I'm going to my Pilates class, and I'm so afraid. Okay, I just did my class and it was so fun. It wasn't super difficult, which was nice, but it made me really want to get back into the studio, so maybe soon I'll sign up for a dance class or something. I don't know. I have a really bad habit of not setting stuff up on my devices, and so Apple sent me these for Christmas, and it's now April and I'm finally setting them up. They're so little. How do I rename a device? Whoa. These are so... Whoa. Ah! Oh my god. They're so noise canceling. Whoa. Off. Bells. AirPods. Beautiful. Okay, they're set up now. I need to get a case for it though. My case before was a little strawberry. It matched my phone case. And so I need to get new ones. I need to get a new one because apparently I just love to consume. But genuinely it is something that I've been thinking about a lot, like how I'm consuming things. I'm just constantly scrolling on my phone, and I'm really trying to get out of that habit and get into the habit of consciously consuming media instead of just mindlessly scrolling. Being here, it's definitely a bit of a struggle to distance myself from that. It's really difficult to break the habit of being on it constantly because it's like I want to talk to the people that I love, and even when I'm home, that's how I think about it, because my screen time is crazy. Like, I'm saying all this with a 8-hour screen time average. So I'm working on it. I am. Completely disregarding what I just said, I really, really want this skirt. But I think it is too expensive for me to justify. It's too expensive. It's too expensive.
Might as well be reaching for the moon.
Perfume. I love this perfume. Unfortunately, I will just keep buying perfumes and it takes all of my money, but I love them so much. I wore this in December and January. You know when you smell something from a specific time and you're just like, whoa, that was this for a while, and then I liked it so much that I was like, okay, I need to separate those two things. And so I feel like I've successfully done that. I am going to get lunch at a cafe, I think, just to get out of the house again. The weather today is really, really strange. I woke up and it was snowing, and then it got really sunny, and now it's really gray and kind of windy now. It's Sunday today, and I'm going to get a facial at 1:30, and it is 12:58. But then I just read the email and they said that you're supposed to be there 20 minutes before. So now I am in fact late. Whew. Yeah, I'm kind of late now, but I'm gonna run. Hello. Look at my hair. That's a mess. I just got back from my facial and it had complimentary access into the big bath thing. It was really nice. I still feel kind of sad, and I feel very like lonely still, but that was really relaxing and I needed that. But yeah, that was really lovely. I read a lot of my book. I just started reading another one. I'm reading two now because I feel like I like switching back and forth. I started reading Agua Viva by Clarice Lispector last summer, and I set it down after like 15 pages because I started reading something else, I'm pretty sure. But I'm going back to it and I really, really like it right now. It's really lovely. I have cold urticaria. Not sure if, I still don't know if that's how you say it. I've had it for years and I haven't bothered to check the pronunciation. Basically, I'm allergic to cold temperature, and I did the cold plunge like 3 times and didn't react. So I'm really happy, and on my night shoots I'm realizing on those super cold nights I didn't get super horrible allergies. So it's very exciting. That was so fun. That was so fun. I changed into a different outfit because this is comfier for me. I'll show you. I got this shirt when I was like 13 maybe. And then these are my Levi's that I got at a consignment store. I'm gonna go for dinner now. Currently in my mind, I am going through it just because I'm so confused about this one thing. Like, I'm just so confused, but that's really cryptic. So I just got to sit and relax and read and not really think about a whole lot. But now that I'm back in the house, I'm thinking again, and I'm confused. Okay, I just got back from dinner. I'm doing my laundry right now. It is Sunday night, so the weekend's over now. I have work tomorrow morning. I'm getting picked up around 9:30, I think. I do need to double check that though. Recording these past couple days has been really fun. It's given me something to do and something to think about other than everything else I've been thinking about. I'll probably do this again. I love doing stuff like this. I will most likely be doing another one of these very soon, so I hope you enjoyed. Good night. Bye.